Hello everyone, and welcome to the inaugural game of the first ever season of MAUL. Here we have 8 teams prepared to fight to the death for your entertainment, all for a chance at glory, a possibility of bringing home the mighty MAUL, and of course, a chance to earn the respect of the Commissioner.
All hail the Commissioner.
Indeed. Hello, I am your host. I am Jason Bulmahn. I'm the Director of Game Design at Paizo and the creator of the Pathfinder role-playing game. And today I am joined, as always, by my good buddy Dan.
Hey everybody, it's me, your old buddy Dan.
So, I think today it marks a hallmark, a new era in the arena fighting. Today we are going to see 8 teams that have been practicing, preparing, and really, just getting ready to fight and die in this arena. Dan, we've gone through the preseason, we've gotten ourselves ready, and here we are at the start of the MAUL season. What are you excited about?
I am very excited to see how everything's going to play out. Does that hard work and practice pay off in the end? We don't know. Did the weird matchups that kind of happened during the preseason, does that make a difference once the season starts? We don't know, and that's what we're going to find out.
Yeah, you got to ask yourself, those teams that won, are they cruising on a bunch of confidence? Are they prepared to just walk in and win it all? Or are some of these underdogs, the ones that walked away with a big 0 in the preseason, do they have a chance to win? There's only one way to find out, and that's going to be playing out over the next 8 weeks, starting right here today. So, before we get started with the match itself, I want to talk a little bit about how MAUL works. So, each team is built using monsters found in the Pathfinder 2nd edition bestiary. So, all of the monsters, you can go check out all their stats for yourself. Each team consists of 160 XP worth of monsters, balanced against a level 1 party of adventurers. So, hypothetically, they're balanced. I mean, that's the theory anyway, right, Dan?
Well, that is the theory. However, as we've seen during the preseason, it all comes down to those pesky, pesky dice.
Yeah, and especially your penchant for rolling crits.
Do I still have the magic? Is it gone from the preseason? Who knows?
Well, we will see. So, in addition to the dice rolls, each team can be helped out by folks watching us live on Twitch. Teams can get a morale bonus based on voting polls that happen live during the game. There's one going on right now. But in addition to that, folks watching the action can sponsor a team by donating 1,000 pits and buying the team a hero point. Now, in the ramp up to this game, we asked people to vote for which team they thought would win, which team they were cheering for the most, and that team would start out with 1 free hero point. And Dan, you'll be happy to learn that the Killer Kobolds won that handily. So they will be starting with a free hero point.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, that's a big edge, because my poor goblins, they don't got a hero point. All right, so the tournament itself will be taking place in a single elimination bracket. Each game, will be played, and the winner moves on. The loser goes back to the crypts for the off season to think about what they've done and hopefully get resurrected for another season. We will also be playing a special game to determine 3rd and 4th place, so that we have a nice tidy 1 through 4 rank. So that'll be a total of 8 shows starting here today. So today marks the start of the quarterfinal round, and I think we should probably go and take a look at our competitors. So, to start things off here today, on paper, these two teams are pretty evenly matched with similar AC and similar hit points. So I honestly think it's really going to come down to those special abilities. When we look at the goblins, teamwork is their hallmark. They have an ability to scuttle and move around foes to get those flanks. They've got some bardic performance coming from a goblin war chanter. They've got some edges that they got to make sure they use in the teamwork department. Now that all, of course, comes down to their mobility. Goblins are fast. They will make their way across the battlefield quickly and engage with their foes as fast as they can. And let's not forget that they also bring the fire. The Goblin Pyro is coming to the table with a handful of fire spells and a burning torch that he's hoping can help him burn his way to victory. Dan, what are the Kobolds bringing?
Keys to the game for the Kobolds is going to be sneak attack. Get that melee in, get that flank, get that extra damage. They also do have some ranged attacks. They've got a sling. They can throw their spear if they would like to, but they only have one. And then, of course, the captain of the team brings some spells, some serious potential damage coming to the battlefield with, of course, the favorite of MAUL, Magic Missile.
You can't go wrong with Magic Missile. Like, literally, it never misses. All right. Yeah, I got you already, Dan. All right, so let's take an in-depth look at the Goblin Firestormers. Now, the Goblin Firestormers, after a disappointing loss in the preseason, Smoke, the team Pyromancer, took control of the team, leaving Screech, the Goblin Bard, playing second fiddle, as it were. The team is also rounded out with a squad of Goblin Warriors: Ash, Cinder, Flame, and Spark. You cannot count them out. They do have very reasonable attack rolls, and they're here to win it. Dan, let's take a look at the Kobolds.
The Kobolds, of course, led by Snar, the undisputed leader of the team, brings in a powerful array of spells to the battlefield that could make the difference. The rest of the team, of course, we've got a whole bunch of Kobold warriors that are all born from the same clutch of eggs, so they might actually have some really good teamwork by working together because they're so used to each other. We've got Molf, Merp, Mart, Moda, and, of course, everybody say it with me, Mech.
Everybody likes Mech. Even the goblins, grudgingly,
nice. Yeah.
like Mech. Everybody likes Mech. All right. Well, that concludes our look at the teams. Before we kick off the action, we want to remind you that today's match is brought to you by Big Beard Brews. Spent a long day working in the mines, working up a mighty thirst? You deserve a Big Beard Brew. Drink like a dwarf. All right. At the start of this match, Dan, I believe it is time for us to roll some initiative. So we're going to go ahead and get the initiative going here, Dan. So feel free to get that started. Lots of characters. Here in MAUL, every character gets their own initiative. We allow them to act at their own pace. Keeps things exciting, keeps things mixed up. We don't do group initiative here in the MAUL. But that does mean we have to roll a lot of dice, so hang tight with us as we get this process sorted.
I think I got it. Let me know if I'm missing any.
Well, it'll tell us in the lineup if we're missing any, and it doesn't look like we are. That looks like everyone has an initiative. So I'm going to go ahead and sort them descending, and we are going to go. All right. So, here we are, Dan. We are at the... before we get started with the start of round one, I am going to go ahead and award some hero points. We've got a couple hero points that got awarded here in the early going. First of all, obviously, the Kobolds are starting out with 1 hero point because they won the poll in the early going. But... not to be outdone, the generous folks in the live Twitch stream here have donated to the Firestormers. We have 2 hero points purchased for them right out the gate. So that is being equalized right away, Dan. The edge is back to the goblins.
Yes, it is. Well, that's all right. You know what? I think that it's fair to say that the Kobolds love a challenge.
Indeed, indeed. So, let us get things going with the start of round 1. All right, Dan, to get things going, we have Molf, who has 1 initiative, so that quick-footed kobold is going to get to go first.
Okay, well, I think to lead things off, Mulf is going to go ahead and go, let's see.
While you're thinking about that, I want to showcase to some folks that we have made some changes to the MAUL arena. There is a raised dais now in the center of arena, and considering both of these teams are small characters, it will block line of sight through the center of the arena. So the teams are going to have to keep that in mind. And just like that, Dan, the Kobolds are full on hero points. It has happened lightning fast here in the start of MAUL. You are now full up on hero points. You have received all 3 that you can get. So, Mulf has taken his first action to move. Dan, what else do you got in store?
Let's see. 55 feet. You know what? Mulf is just going to try to take first blood here and see what happens. He's going to go ahead and try to attack with his sling on Cinder.
All right. Oh boy, here we go. If you crit right out the gate.
Jason, come on. It's going to be a 14. Is it a -2, you said?
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be at a -2. So you are going to go ahead and sling. So I'm assuming that's the weapon you had out. Everybody gets their choice of what weapons they have out. So he had the sling out. A armor class of 14, however, is going to come up short.
And that is going to be Mulf's turn, I think.
So he moved there, loaded, and fired. Yep, that sounds like a whole turn.
Yeah, I think so. Unless, you know what? Let's take an attack number 2. Why not? Can we do that?
You have to reload.
Oh, reloading is a turn. Okay.
Yep, the sling is going to need to be reloaded. So that is going to be the end of Mulf's turn. We are going to move.
Going to reload then with that third action.
Yeah, absolutely. We are going to move on to Cinder, the goblin you just fired at. And let's see. Cinder here, he is going to move up. Let's see. He has a total move of 25 feet. So I'm going to... Let's see. I could get there. I could get over here. You know what? I'm going to continue to take advantage of some of this cover. The stairs, by the way, do not provide all that much cover, just a little bit. It's the center squares that really block line of sight, just for those of you watching at home. So Cinder's going to move up here to the stairs, and you know what? He's going to go ahead and fire his short bow at Mulf. So here we go.
Is that going to be cover, Jason?
It is going to be cover, but it's not going to matter with a roll of 14. That is not going to do it. However, I can reload the short bow and fire again right away. So I'm going to go ahead and hit attack number 2 here. And we're going to fire again. Ooh. Oh! That has got to hurt.
It definitely hurts. It's going to take 4 points of damage off?
Correct. All right, so Mulf is going to take 4 points of damage, but kobolds are a bit hardier than that, and that is the end of Cinder's turn. Next up is Spark. Spark is going to advance. Let's see. He's going to go ahead, and I'm going to have him move up to this column here, and I'm going to have him fire at... Oh, I think I might just have him take a pot shot at Snar.
That's not good.
Yeah, you're going to be at a range increment, and there is a penalty. You know what? It's better for me to fire at Moda. Snar has cover. So I'm going to go ahead and fire at Moda. Snar is safe for now. So Spark is going to move to there and fire his short bow at Moda. Here we go. Armor class of 20.
At Moda is going to hit.
All right, so Moda's going to take 3 points of piercing damage. Again, not enough to end Moda's run, but, you know, Moda's going to keep on running. I'm sorry. That's a terrible joke.
You had to try.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm going to go ahead and fire a second time, though, because why not? But an 11 is going to come up well short. Well, I had two guys go. Two goblins have made their debut, both landing a hit. But now it's back to you, Dan. Mech.
Mech is hearing the crowd cheer, loving what they're hearing, is going to go... Spark would still have cover if I go there.
Spark's going to have cover from you almost no matter where you move, just because of the location of that pillar. Yeah, the pillars in the central platform really do add a lot of points of cover for ranged attacks here in the quarterfinal rounds.
Now, Mech is a better spot. Oof, that's pretty far.
Yeah, well, you can't see Spark at all now.
Yeah, no, Spark is hidden. Mech is going to... Let's see, that would be a penalty for range, but not for cover, correct?
Correct, yeah, you can ignore the cover that you're right adjacent to. That's a
Okay.
special.
You know what, Mech's just gonna see if he's got the magic. He's gonna try to take a shot with his sling.
All right. Sling comes out, slinging across the battlefield. Dan, an 11 is not going to do it. I will remind you, you got a lot of hero points, and you know what? I just saw that the goblins got their third hero point. Well,
Oh no, it's all matched up now.
we're all even up.
You know what? I'm not going to use that hero point on something like this. I am going to reload that sling though.
All right. That will be the end of Mech's turn. Next up is Smoke, the goblin pyromancer. Let's see here. He has a handful of options in front of him. Boy, tricky. Some of these require him to be very close, which is a very dangerous thing to do. So I think I'm gonna have Smoke simply just move into a safer location. I think that's probably the smart thing to do with Smoke. So yeah, I'm gonna have him advance up here to just kind of stay hidden behind the MAUL stage. I think that's probably a smart move. I'm gonna go to... Let's see. That's one move. I think I have enough move. I think having Smoke move to there probably my best option. I think that everything has range of 30 feet, and I'm pretty sure I am not close enough to anybody. All right. Smoke is going to move there, and unfortunately, just going to kind of chill out. I can't have him move closer because then he couldn't cast, and that would be catastrophic. So, Dan, I'm going to turn it back over to you, and it is now Moda's turn.
All right. Moda is ready to move. Taking some damage already, and that's fine. They're gonna go. I want to. Yeah. You know what? You're gonna go to here.
I'm starting to feel like Molf was a feint. The whole team's going to run off to the south side of the arena.
What? Come on. And then there's not really much. They can't take a shot at Spark. They can't get to Smoke. There's columns in the way, correct?
Yeah, he's got cover and probably range.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, but it would be quite the penalty.
You know what, Jason? You say not impossible. I say, so you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, what was that range?
That was 60?
Yeah. I mean, you'll be at a -4, but you can certainly try it.
All right, here we go. Moda's going to try that sling.
No. I said no as a denial,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, Dan, that is enough. Just barely. I'm going to take 3
Really?
points of damage from that.
Nice. I will take it. And then Moda's going to reload that sling.
All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Now Merp gets to go.
Merp is pretty worried.
Oh, I didn't realize it, but when you rolled initiative, the core of your band all kind of goes right in the middle.
Yeah, pretty much. Merp is going to... Merp is really looking at the angles here. Merp's gonna go.
Both of these teams got kind of gun shy because they both faced off against rather large opponents in their preseason bouts. So it's no surprise that they're planning this one out carefully.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah, they had it all written out on a napkin. They worked really hard to get this thing moving. They're gonna go there, and that's gonna be total. That's gonna be concealed from Merp. Cannot see smoke at all. Correct.
That's a pretty hard line. Yeah, he's got like improved cover from that. No, he can't see him at all. Yeah,
that's what I thought.
That's really rough.
And no spark either, I assume.
You could probably see spark. I mean, you could probably see smoke too, but he has like advanced cover, which gives a bigger bonus.
Yeah. I gotcha. All right. Well, Merp's gonna try to shoot his. He's gonna try to shoot at spark, just to see what happens there.
All right. So one of those sling stones. As it turns out, it was pretty academic anyway, with a roll of a 2.
Let's see. And then he's going to load up his sling again and get prepared.
All right. Dan, the team captain, Snar, now gets to go.
Okay, let's see here. Snar's thinking. Snar is really not sure. Okay, so what is Snar's gonna, let's see.
Gonna go more of that shift to the south, I see.
So Snar's gonna head down here.
You might want to move him 1 square forward just so that he can be seen on the map.
Right there?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You put him inside your head box.
Oh. Phrasing, Jason.
That's going for cheater invisibility.
Can't see me. I can move all around back there. You have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
Let's see. Boy, that is just way too far. Whew. How about... Can I throw 2 magic missiles at smoke?
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can see him.
Okay.
Just
Let's
barely.
Do that. Let's throw 2 magic missiles at smoke.
All right.
And that's rolling 2d4?
Yeah, 2d4, and then you're going to add 1 for each one, so it's 2d4 plus 2.
So 6?
7 total damage. Smoke has taken a bit of a beating here. Coming up forward here was not the best move for the Pyro, but it's not like you can really hide from Magic Missile, Dan.
No, you can't.
All right.
I believe that's all my actions.
That is the end of Snar. Yeah, now we're up to Screech. All right. Well, the Goblin Bard here, needs to find some ways to bring this around. So he is going to go ahead and move up to behind Smoke here. He is going to go ahead and cast Inspire Courage, which is going to give everyone on the Goblin team a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves against fear. So naturally, we're going to do that. And then with his final action, he's going to go ahead and fire his... he's going to fire his short bow, because he has a short bow as well. So he's going to go ahead and fire that at... Oh, let's see. You know what? We're going to go ahead and take a shot at Snar. Why not? Dealing with cover one way or the other. Might as well fire at the deadly threat back there. Here we go. This is going to be at a +1 attack bonus, but a -2 for cover. So let's see how it goes. Oh!
I think that hits, Jason. Let me check my character sheet just to make sure.
That is a solid hit at an armor class of 24. Dan, that is going to be at +1 damage, so take a total of 7 as Screech nails Snar with an arrow from across the field.
I'm getting an official statement from the blue team, Jason. It just says, "Boo on you." I don't know what that means.
This just in from the managers. Mac. All right, that is the end of Screech's turn. Now we're on to Mart. This is the final kobold to go. We still have 2 goblins to go after this, Dan, but Mart is your final goblin to act this round.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's go with Mart is gonna go up there, right behind this column, and is that without cover or with cover because of where I'm positioned behind that column?
That is without cover. He's not going to have cover from you.
Okay, good. So Mart's gonna swing up the sling and take a shot at Cinder.
All right.
There you go.
Oh, hey.
Assume that hits.
That is going to nail Cinder for 4 points of damage. Cinder is going to stay up, but that was a pretty nasty hit.
All right, and then they're going to load up their sling again.
All right. Well, we're running low on goblins here to go, but we still have 2. Ash is going to go first, and he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to go here and get some cover, and just like you took a cheap shot at Cinder, Ash is going to take aim at Molf, and I'm going to go ahead and make sure that you're within my short range, and you are. So I'm going to go ahead and fire that short bow at you. Here it comes. Oh!
Oh, no, that is not good.
Dan.
Do you get a +2 damage as well?
Well, here's the thing, Dan. What's your armor class?
My armor class is... AC is going to be 16.
16, Dan. That is
No.
a critical hit.
The tables are already turning.
Yeah, he got you with the crit. That managed to nail you. You are going to take 10 points of damage and... Actually, sorry, 12 points of damage, and the bow is deadly. Dan, that's another 10 points of damage. Molf is going to take 22 points of damage. I think we have our first fatality of the match,
poor
Dan.
Molf. Poor Molf.
Molf is removed from the battlefield.
Somewhere in the stands, somebody is crying, going, "Stop, he's already dead."
All right. Ash still has 1 action left, but cannot see anyone at all. So Ash is going to go ahead and move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is just going to go and leapfrog forward to the next pillar. And that is the end of Ash's turn. Next up, we've got Flame. Flame with the indignity of going absolutely last this round. Gonna go ahead and let's measure out where Flame can move to. Get there. Yeah, let's do that. Flame is going to come down here to the south since it seems like the other team is shifting south. And I think Flame's going to go ahead and take a shot at Moda. As a clear shot there, clear line from one end to the other. Here we go. This is going to be at a +1 thanks to the Inspire Courage. Here it comes. Oh, no!
Oh, rocks today, Bowman. Rocks!
Dan! Dan! That is going to be another critical hit, Dan.
Man, oh man. That was on Moda?
That is going to be on Moda. Moda's going to take 10 plus an additional 3 for a total of 13. Dan.
Not looking good for Moda.
I think Moda just got eliminated. And with that, Flame now has 1 action remaining. I'm going to go ahead and move for position and get leapfrog up to behind the next pillar. Someone has stopped the Moda. All right, and with that, we are at the end of round 1. And we're back with the start of round 2 of this first game of the inaugural MAUL season. Dan, that first round was a little devastating there for the Kobolds.
Yeah, I feel like that did not go according to their plan. They might have expected something different when they were writing it up on the cocktail napkin. Things, if I had to guess, I would say things kind of fell apart for them.
Yeah, I actually thought it was playing out relatively well for the Kobolds until those last 2 activations. Ash and Flame both brought the heat, and two Kobolds went down like that. The 2 critical hits, boy, that's rough. I mean, take it from me.
I would like to take it from you and put it on my team, and then we'll get things going.
Now, the upside is the crowd is firmly behind the Kobolds, so they are going to get the morale bonus this round. So remember, Dan, you've got a +1 bonus on all your attack rolls this round. So every number you get is going to be 1 higher. Hopefully that helps you help get back into this. I will point out that Smoke, the team captain of the Goblins, is actually pretty badly hurt. So it's going to be real interesting to see how this all plays out here at the start of the round. So let's get going. Here at the start of round 2, we have Cinder, who is now going first. Cinder is looking at the map here, and boy, there are some challenges here. His position is not great, but you know what? We're going to have him go ahead and climb up on top of the stage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, he's got to go there. 5. He's going to go there, and he is just going to take a point-blank shot at Murph. He's just going to unload on the Kobold that is right in front of him. Here we go. That is an armor class of 20. They still have the Bardic Performance up and running. So that is going to hit for 6 points of damage against Murph.
Oof. Oof. Oh, wait. Hang on. So that -4.
There we go. And with his third and final action, you know what? He's got line. He's exposed. He might as well make the most of it. He's going to go ahead and take a second shot.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, that is not going to do it, though. The bonus there is just not enough. So that is going to miss. However, Spark is the next to go. This goblin is itching for a fight. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to go to there, and despite the cover issues, he's going to go ahead and take a shot at Snar. Understanding the danger of the Kobold team captain, he's going to go ahead and fire, even though there is cover involved. Here we go. Dan, a 10 is not going to do it, but you know what? I think it's time for the Goblins to burn one of their hero points. Here it is.
Might as well.
We're going to go ahead and use one, and we're going to re-roll that attack roll because we are in a critical stage here. Here it comes. Re-rolling the attack roll. 14 is not going to pull it out, though. That is just simply not enough. I rolled a 6, so that is not going to do it. And Spark is going to have one more action, so he's just going to swing for the fences and try and fire again. But I don't have high hopes. It's at a penalty of only 1 because of the Bardic Performance. An 11. Dan, does an 11 hit?
11's not going to do it. I think it's not even close on that one, so that's okay.
Yeah, so that's no good. Next up, we've got Mech. Crowd favorite, Mech.
Okay. Yeah. The people are already cheering. So Mech is going to. Let's see. Mech's just had enough of this. Mech is going to. Now, is Mech able to move and get that spear ready to go?
So, drawing the spear is going to take an action, because you do have the slings out. I have the same problem with all my short bows. Swapping out from short bows to dog slicers is going to take me an action.
Okay, so Mech is going to... Let's do this. Mech is going to go... Okay, so he's thinking. He's trying to, prepare here. Mech is going to go here. And...
Now, you do have the sling loaded.
Yeah, the sling is loaded, and he's gonna go there and take a shot at Spark.
Okay. No cover, no range penalty.
Okay. It's gonna be a 19. Do I get a +1 on the morale bonus?
Correct. So a 19 is easily going to hit. You're going to do 3 points of damage. That is, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt poor Spark there. But Spark is gonna still remain standing after that. You still have one action left.
Yeah. Let's see. Is there such thing as a 5-foot step that does not cost an action if I went there?
No. The step is an action, but it just doesn't provoke any reactions. Not that anybody here has any. Well, actually, we have Goblin Scuttle.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's go. Oh boy, Mech is really not wanting to stay out there like that. Mech's gonna go back up there.
All right. Mech goes fleeing back to the safety of cover. All right. Next up is Smoke. 1, 3, 4. Not close enough. If I move there, I'm going to be exposed, but if I stay here, I can't fire any spells, so I think we got to move into the spot where we're exposed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're going to move there. It's either that or I don't cast any spells. So Smoke is going to move to there, and he is going to unleash a produce flame here at Merp. Try and remove him before he can do any harm. Here it comes. All right, well, that is a 21 to hit, Dan. So I think that is going to score a hit against Merp for 4 points of fire damage, thanks to Inspire Courage. Merp's not looking too good, Dan.
Merp is so unhappy about that, he literally died.
He's so upset.
Unhappy Merp is about this thing.
He has left the battlefield. Unfortunately, that is the end of Smoke's turn, and unfortunately for me now, Snar goes next.
Yes. So let's see. Snar is going to
Oh boy. I don't like how this is going to play out, because I can see it right now. I am way too exposed. I have two characters with not a lot of hit points.
Am I good to shoot magic from here?
Yeah, you can fire magic missiles from there, or whatever other spell you want to fire. I mean, if you wanted to just fire, detect magic, that's okay too.
I am seriously considering casting detect magic. I'm not committing yet. However, in a very real way, I'm not going to cast detect magic.
Oh, all right.
What's going to happen is Snar is going to cast 3 magic missiles at Smoke. Can I do that?
You can. It's undoubtedly overkill.
Do you think? I can't tell how many hit points.
Oh, he has 5.
Smoke has 5 hit points
left? Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was more.
Nope.
Okay, you know what? Snar is committing 2 magic missiles to Smoke, just in case.
What are you going to do with the third one?
That is going to go down to Spark.
Spark?
Yes, I think. Oh, wait. What's the range? 120. Okay,
you can fire it at anyone you can see.
I'm going for Screech.
Okay.
Okay. So these first two are going to Smoke.
Come on, double one. Come on, double one. That is not double one.
No, not at all.
The two missiles swing out unerringly, striking Smoke. And that is, unfortunately, the end of Smoke. You want to go ahead and roll the last one for Screech there?
Yeah, let's do that. Here comes a... Ooh, hang on, I did not want to do that. Let's do a D4. Right?
Yep.
There we go.
So you're going to put another 4 point... You're going to put 4 points of damage onto Screech, the other, like, sub-team captain on the Goblin team.
Yeah.
Who is giving everyone that irritating bardic performance.
I want that one gone. I want it gone.
Yeah, that's a risky move because you got goblins all over, the place that are bearing down on you. But let's be honest, if Screech goes, this becomes mop-up for you.
It could.
Whereas, getting rid of Cinder isn't necessarily going to seal the deal for you. Speaking of which, that is the end of Snar's turn. Next up is Screech. Oh boy, this is a bit of a mess. I think I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, just to make sure I can cover everybody, Screech needs to stay in the center of things. So Screech is going to go to there, and he is going to cast Inspire Courage again. So that is going to keep up the bonus on every one of the goblins. But he is going to follow that up by taking a shot at Snar. He's going to fire at Snar.
Not cool. Not cool at all.
Well, I think it's kind of cool.
You're wrong.
I mean, I like it. Here comes the short bow is locked and loaded. Taking the aim. You've got cover. Oh, that is an awful roll.
Not
a
gonna
4.
do it.
Dan. I'm burning another hero point.
Of course. Of course.
I'm burning another hero point. I'm going to re-roll that attack roll. Here it comes. Armor class 20, Dan.
That is going to hit.
For a total of 7 points of damage. Max damage again on Snar.
Okay.
That is dangerous. Snar is below half. If I can take out Snar, likewise, I've got cleanup duty. But as long as Snar's still on the board, I am in danger. All right, that is the end of Screech's turn. Next up is Mart.
All right, Mart is going to... Mart is really thinking about what they want to do right here. And they're going to take a shot with their loaded sling.
Yep. Cinder has no cover. Yeah.
At Cinder. Because even though the old adage of I have the higher ground, Anakin, is usually good, they think they might have a chance to take this one off the board, which is more important right now.
Yeah, it's true.
So throw in a sling at Cinder. I have a question.
Yes.
How does higher ground... Is that distance more than 40 and that distance is more than 20 because they're up?
Nah, I'm not worried about it. We're not going to do three-dimensional calculations here in MAUL.
Okay, good.
It's one of the reasons I've avoided having any flying monsters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, except for... Never mind.
That's for a later match.
Yeah, it's for... I don't want to ruin the surprise. Is there a penalty to any kind to go there? Because they're...
No, he's up on top. I would say that he doesn't have any cover. He's very visible up there on top.
Okay, all right. Let's do this. Mart is going to actually still swing in that sling, getting ready to go. And just the last moment, they see this bard here giving everybody a nice little buffer, and is just going to throw the sling at Screech.
All right. I'm assuming by that you're going to throw the sling stone and not the entire sling.
Not the entire thing, no.
Just chuck it. All right.
That's a 22.
22 is going to score a hit, but that damage only
That's
one.
terrible. That is terrible.
Just nicked him.
Okay, that's my first action. Can they reload and throw another sling at Screech?
You can, but you have to make sure to use that second attack, because remember, your
Yeah.
second attack takes a penalty.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to load up with the second action and take another shot.
Oh, that is a not good roll.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Let's do this. Let's do
All
this.
right. It's a long shot, but that's what they're there for.
Yeah, if I yeah, boy, you know. All right, yeah, I'm gonna use that hero point.
All right. You're gonna need to roll pretty high.
We need some classic patented Dan Servo crits coming through right now. And this is still attack number 2, right? That's what I'm using the
correct. No!
Oh my.
Did everyone see it roll off the 20? Dan, I think I just got my first clip of the game.
This is fine. This is fine. Everything is great. Congratulations, Kobold. You're doing it. It was so close. I'm happy. Yay.
That is the end of Mart's turn. Next up is Ash.
So for the, and that was the third. Yeah, third.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fired, reloaded, and fired. And in this case, probably fired. All right, Ash gets to go next. Boy, Ash does not have very many good lines of attack here. 1, 2. Yeah, that's not great. So Ash is going to need to continue working with the short bow. He's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to move up to here. And you know what? We're going to keep focus firing on Snar and see if we can't remove this threat. I know I can't do it with one attack, and you do have cover, but we'll give it a shot. Here we go. It's at a +1 on whatever the roll is. Oh, at 23. 24 is...
24 is going to do it.
Yeah, even with the -2 down to 22, that is going to hit for 6 points of damage on Snar. Oh, the Kobold team captain is down to 5. You know what? I am going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and take that final shot and see if I can't bring Snar to his knees. Here we go. That is at a penalty of 2, Dan. So that is a 17 plus 1. That is an 18, Dan.
And I get a +1 for morale bonus.
No, that's only on your attack rolls, not on your AC.
18 is going to hit, Jason. An 18 will hit the Kobold Dragon Mage, Snar.
That is going to do 7 points of damage, Dan.
Jason, I hate to tell you this because I know you were a big fan. Snar has left the battlefield.
Oh, that is bad news for the Kobold team. Mart and Mech are both at full health, but they have a long road ahead of them if they're going to manage to pull this out.
That is not good.
Next up is Flame. Flame is going to be the last person to act here in round 2. Flame is hidden behind this column here, and boy, just does not have a lot of good options. So Flame is going to move and leapfrog 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the other side of this column, and is going to... that's one action. With his second action, he's going to fire his short bow at Mart. This is going to be with cover, because I can't see Mech. 12 is not going to do it, and with his third and final action, he is actually going to draw his dog slicer. Well, Dan, that is the end of round 2.
Yeah, great round. Round 2 was amazing. Before we break, we would like to remind you that one of our major sponsors for this whole season of the MAUL, the Monster Arena Ultimate League, is Silver Crescent Wines. You're ready for a real beverage? There's Silver Crescent Wines. Try it today.
And we're back with the start of round 3. Boy, Dan, that was round 2 did not go much better than round 1 for the Kobolds.
It has not been good. I'm not gonna lie. It has not been good.
The loss of Snar has got to be leaving the Kobold fans in the audience with some serious doubts that the Kobolds are going to be able to pull this off.
Yep, I am right there with them.
Now, what's worse is the Goblins' performance did get the fans on their side, and I'm afraid the morale bonus has now shifted over to the Goblins, and that is going to stack with their inspired performance. So this is going to get messy this round, Dan.
It's going to be like a Gallagher show. You might want to have your tarps raised up and ready to go. Because if you're in the first 3 rows, you might get splattered.
So we are going to start this off. Cinder here is going to go first. This is Cinder, right? Okay, so Cinder is going to take the first action. And this goblin is already pretty hurt. He is going to draw his dog slicer, and I think he's going to bring this to melee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and with his final action, he is going to take a swing at that kobold, whose name is obscure to me.
That's Mart.
That's Mart? All right.
Yes.
Ooh, an armor class with all the bonuses. That's going to be an armor class of 20 for 2 points of damage.
That is going to hit.
Boom. But 2 is not going to end your day, and that is the end of Cinder's turn. Next up is Spark. Spark is down here on the bottom, and I think we're going to have the exact same thing. Spark is going to draw a melee weapon and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to attack from the corner there. That's not exactly the greatest place to attack from, but he's going to give it a shot. He's going to swing at Mech. Here we go. Ooh, armor class of 25, Dan.
Yeah, that's going to hit, buddy. That's going to hit.
But it's not a critical hit, right?
It's not a critical, no.
Yeah, so it's only going to do 4 points of damage to Mech. Chiseling away there. It's looking rough.
Yeah, it is looking pretty rough.
But that is the end of Spark's turn, so now we are back over to Mech.
Yeah, so Mech is going to... Mech's going to get out of there. Mech is going to go. Does it look like these goblins are at the ready if he tries to get out of there?
No, these are goblins.
Okay, Mech is going to go right up here and at least try to take somebody out. Mech's going to move up there.
Oh, boy.
And get their spear ready.
Okay.
And then take a stab on Cinder.
All right. Mech is determined to put an end to one of these goblins.
Just trying to get as much as they can at this point. Okay, so there is the spear attack. Oh, jeez.
Dan, that is a terrible roll. You do still have 2 hero points.
Yeah, not being able to see those makes a big difference too. I'm gonna use a hero point for that.
Great. You are down to just 1 now.
Okay, good to know. And do that. Oh, did you wait? Wait. Okay, hang on a second. That was a 19, and that D6 knocked it over. So that's not cool at all.
The upside is we actually go by what is in the chat. The chat has you rolling a 19.
Oh, good. Okay.
So that is going to be a hit, and I'm double checking here, Dan. Yes, indeed, because you are flanking me, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
That is a critical hit. Poor Cinder only had 2 hit points left and definitely cannot take 6. So that is going to be the end of Cinder.
Okay. All right.
I believe that's the end of Mech's turn as
that is all 3 actions available to Mech.
All right. Well,
and there would have been sneak attack on there, but then we're just showing off at that point.
Yeah, that is true. You did get some sneak attack, but I mean, you already impaled the poor goblin. All right, next up is Screech. Boy. Screech here has got to look at what he has available to him. That's tricky. Screech is going to go ahead and he's going to cast Telekinetic Projectile, Dan. So he's going to pick up a bit of, a rock and some pebbles from the floor of the arena, and he's going to fling those at Mech. Mech is probably close enough that this is going to give cover. Let's go ahead and roll it. Here we go. Oh, that is a terrible roll, Dan. That was a... What was that, a 5?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and burn my last hero point. That was awful. I'm going to go ahead and give this a shot. There we go. That is significantly better. That is going to be a 20, Dan, with the bonuses and penalties all factored in, for 3 points of damage against Mech.
All right.
Clinging to life.
Just holding on.
And with Screech's final action, he is going to cast Inspire Courage again, giving the rest of the goblins their continuing bonuses. That is going to be the end of Screech's turn. Next up, Mart.
All right, so Mart is going to... let's see. Did Mart end his turn loading up his sling again?
I thought he fired, loaded, and fired.
Okay, so he's going to load up.
Yep.
And take a shot at Screech, just because now at this point he's just angry that Screech is doing all of these things.
Right now it's just about vengeance.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go with that.
Oh! That is a solid hit, Dan.
Nice.
That is what, a 23? That is definitely going to hit Screech. And Screech is going to take 3 points of damage. Whittling him away. He's at half. That was your second action, Dan. You still have a third.
It's going to move over to here.
I did just notice you do have a kobold fan up in the arenas that is itching to get in for a fight.
Yeah. Security is working overtime to keep them in the stands, because please, do not run onto the field of battle.
It's a challenge with kobolds. They do like to get into a fight. All right, that is the end of Mart's turn. Next up, we have Ash, who will be followed up by Flame. Ash is going to go ahead and draw his Dog Slicer, move up to Mech. You know what? We're going to go up to... We're going to move to there. And he's going to go ahead and take a swing with his Dog Slicer at Mech. Is that a +2 bonus? Dan, does a 16 hit?
16 does hit, yes.
Oh.
Right on the money.
Oh, this is a grim day, Dan. Mech takes 4 points of damage.
As Mech slinks to the ground, he looks up at the stands and says, "I will be back. I will be back."
That is unfortunately the end of Mech, and that is also the end of Ash's turn. Next up, we have Flame. Flame, let's see, fired, moved, and has drawn his Dog Slicer, which is now unfortunate because he's really far away. So he's going to go ahead and move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he's going to move again 1, 2, 3 up to Mart, and he's going to swing his Dog Slicer, hoping for a bit of luck. And I'm out of hero points, so I'm going to have to stand on the critical failure on that, Dan. That is going to miss entirely. And with that, Dan, we are at the end of round 3. And we're back with the start of round 4 of the first game of the MAUL season. Dan, I gotta admit, it's looking bad for the Kobolds with only one team member left on the field. The Kobold captains have to be pulling out their hair if they had any.
Yeah, their scales are ruffling right now. They're not very happy about what's happening. Although I will say it is kind of surprising that there even is a round 4. I thought that they did pretty well considering.
Well, it's all coming down to Mart now. Mart needs to just roll nothing but crits.
Yes.
That's where
Yes.
you're at. On the upside, Mart does still have 1 hero point available, but boy, things are not looking good. We are going to get this round started here with Spark. Spark is down here way on the bottom of the map. The cheering, by the way, I forgot to mention, continued to favor the goblins, so they are going to keep the morale bonus this round. Boy, Spark is really far away from the action. He's probably going to have to spend his entire round just moving. Let's see, 1... Oh no, he can just get up and make a single attack. So we're going to go ahead and do that. He has to spend 2 actions to move all the way up to there. And he's going to swing once with his dog slicer at a +10 bonus. Let's see how it goes.
Oof. Oh no.
Oh no, Dan. Oh no. As it turns out, round 4 may be significantly shorter than we thought. That is an armor class of 21, Dan, for 6 points of damage because of the Inspire Courage.
So, Jason, I would like to say that round 4 was a blast, but it was quick.
It did end up being a rather quick round thanks to some fortunate dice rolling. Mart, all their hopes and dreams dashed as they fall to the floor of the arena. And everybody, Firestormers have won the inaugural match of the very first MAUL season. Dan, I got to admit, I didn't necessarily see that as being so one-sided in the matchup. These two teams looked pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, I think maybe it's just, it could be playing style, it could be something, but I didn't feel comfortable about this matchup at all. In fact, we talked about that. I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is a matchup that I feel comfortable with. So,
yeah, both teams do have a bunch of really soft characters in them that their dice rolls really will determine kind of the fate of the game. If they roll well, everything's going to go great. If they roll poorly, it's probably going to be a short day. And in this case, it ended up being a pretty short day for the Kobolds.
Yeah. I think, it went longer than I thought, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, just plans and schemes didn't work out for the Kobolds today. It just wasn't there.
Yeah. I mean, they gave it their all, and I think they've got a lot that they're going to need to go and learn about in the offseason and think about how they're going to approach Season 2 of MAUL, assuming that the Commissioner brings them back from the crypt. So, with that, I think it's about time for us to wrap up here our first match of the MAUL season. There is a lot of exciting action waiting for all of our teams. Next week, the Bone Breakers are set to take on the Ogre Brothers in a titanic battle. And I do mean titanic, because they both feature large creatures. We hope that you will tune in live on October 31st, right back here on Twitch, for another exciting game.
Yeah, and we really hope that you've enjoyed the match. Just remember that if you missed it, the other matches, any of those, you can always catch up by watching them on Jason's YouTube channel on Monday following each game. While you're at it, you can pick up some MAUL merch with your favorite team logos on there. We've got shirts and cups and all kinds of fun things. Just look for the link that's going to happen in the comments right there. And there'll probably be a link down below.
So this has been a presentation of MAUL. I am your host, Jason Bulmahn.
And I am your buddy, Dan.
And thank you for watching, everybody, and we will see you next time.